Welcome back to the warehouse, everybody. I'm your host, Wilgus, and we've got a very fun figure to take a look at here. This is the Hyakutaro Ichimonji 1/12 scale collectible figure from Tunchi Studios, and it is exceptionally articulated, a blast from the past from old video games, double joints on the knees. The front toes are a little, they're exceptionally tight, but I think that's just because they're fresh and new. But you still have a very good rotation and articulation in the ankle, and even though the clothes themselves are recommended to not be taken off, it does not impede on its articulation, so it can kick out very well. The upper torso can move also very well. The mouth doesn't open as well as I thought it would be, but the two strands of hair on the rear, as you can see, are on a peg, so they do offer some articulation. The butterfly effect in the shoulders do also give some nice range of movement, double bend in the elbow, and the pegs on the wrists allow for some rotation and some nice forward and wiggle room as you maneuver with the character. And honestly, I just loved getting it in position. The box itself is really nice as well. It's got a locker-esque kind of look to it with a magnetic opening slap. And before that, let's take a look at a promotion. Want to support the channel? Go to Gundamit or Showz's store, and at the very top, type in WILGUS, Wilgus, and support while you shop at the upcoming pre-order and sale items at the store. The instructions do a pretty fantastic job at explaining what you need, what batteries you're going to need, what the connecting points are, and how you can rotate them, so do pay attention. Now, included, you do not get any batteries. You have only the compartments of the magnetics, the stand, a connecting point, to a pair of closed fists, a pair of opening fists, a pair of grabbing hands, and a pair of judo chop hands, a open blast effect, and a small charge effect, along with a magnet. Now, for the blast effect here, it looks fantastic. I will tell you, it is exceptionally difficult to connect. I love the spring effect on the stand holder and the small charge of ball effect. All the accessories on here are fantastic. I love also the paint effect and this nice little connecting point. Now, getting to the actual figure, besides this very tiny magnet, which is used to activate the included effect pieces, you still need to pick up some batteries for them, which I'll try to show you which ones they are. But the included effects have three modes: a constantly on, a flashing mode, and a pulsing breathing mode, which I thought was very nice, and I really kind of like how it looks on camera. In person, beautiful, but I'm using the magnet from the transforming tank from another company. Now, it comes in weighing around like 2.2 ounces at a little almost 6 inches. So with its size comparison compared to your Kotobukiya model kits, your high grade model or master grade model kits, some third party like ZZA Blue Flame, or some King Toys Exodia looking models, Motor Nuclear, or the Liger. There are a ton. King Toys, it's gonna stand pretty well with some nicer size figures. The bigger boys, as you can see, he does not get up to that size. But there is still some nice presence with that beautiful blonde hair and those bare legs. But again, one of the biggest things that I love the most is that SH Fig Arts wise, it fits fantastically. So, wow. Overall, it's a great figure. I love its articulation. There is one major issue which I will address in a moment, but getting it for gripping, standing, posing, I was very happy getting a chance to see, like, wait, can it hold this? Or, ooh, how would it look next to another figure? Now, with the wrists themselves, they were already tight, as you can see on the left. The ones on the right are what they were already on. So I use a small Dremel to drill out some of the plastic, and thankfully, it worked. Some people say you can use some heat to go ahead and get it all set, but it was too tight. As you saw in the hole, it would have been like half the size of the actual joint, so I didn't want to force that or always use the heat gun. So no, small Dremel, doing well, and we've been able to connect a lot of the pieces. And when you finally get the effect parts, minus with some glowing Lego pieces, looks fantastic as he's starting to charge from his scene in the video game, where he's able to throw some Hadoukens or some Kamehameha. I don't know if that's copyrighted, but I still love how it looks, whether he's going to be using that or the open blast effect. Now, notice the wrists. I had to completely rebend in the arms in order to get the the elbows and the wrists to work correctly to get the pegs in, because it's holding it up on its own, which that was a surprise. But I did not like how tight it was to get it into that position. But again, looking at the work put into what you can see, gorgeous. So I love the Metal Slug series. I don't really talk as much about some of it because, well, there's only been 2 major purchases from the series, though I think recently there's been some games. I'm not sure. But I love how this looks next to the SH Figuarts Blazar, Goku, Gohan, the rest of them. These bigger Transformers doesn't really do too well, but regardless, you can pick this copy up over at Show Z Store, and I believe it still should be in stock. You can use code Wilgus if you'd like to support it, but overall, thank you again everybody for coming here to the channel, taking a look at our fun little warehouse of goodies, coming for the curiosity and staying for the good times. Take a look at the memberships if you have a chance. Remember to like, share, subscribe. All of that helps. Have a fantastic rest of your day and your week. And I will see you all at the next video.